Today's lesson, parts of the sewing machine. Bobbin winder spindle on the left, bobbin winder stopper on the right, and bobbin thread cutter behind there. You always push the bobbin spindle to the right to get it to lock, and so the machine knows to wind the bobbin, and you always pull it back to the left before you take the bobbin off. This is the hand wheel. Always, always, always turn it towards you. Never turn it away from yourself. There you go. That's me actually turning it towards myself. Always, always, always. Even when you got to go backwards. We've got our power switch, power cord, and foot pedal cord. This is our stitch width control. So if we've got, say, a zigzag stitch and we want to make it wider, we'd use that. Stitch length control will make your stitches longer or shorter. And you can see how it changes up on the screen. Now here, I'm trying to make the zigzag wider, but the machine's not letting me because of that picture. The needle must be down on the machine, and it does not like that. And now I can make my changes. Every time you go to a different setting, though, it will reset, so make sure you know what you want. We've got our stitch patterns and our speed control. Start off on turtle, start off on the one triangle, whatever it is that's slowest for you. Our screen here, sometimes people play with the brightness button. You just kind of have to push in and turn to the left or the right to make the screen reappear. That is our spool pin. That's what the spool of thread goes on, and the spool cap is what holds the spool of thread on the machine so it doesn't fly off. The carrying handle. Please don't carry the machine from underneath. This is the bobbin winder thread guide. The only time you use it is when you are winding the bobbin. That right there is our first thread guide. And here is the tension dial. Now if you look in between the dial and the plastic, you'll see that you can see it open and close. You're looking for the tension disc to open. See, they're open and now they're closed. Open, closed. What's doing that is I'm lifting the presser foot up, and when the presser foot is up, they're open. When it's down, they're closed. The two triangle is the up down needle button. The target button is the lock stitch, and the reverse button is the back stitch button. Moving on to our take up lever. To get this to come up all the way to the top, you roll the hand wheel towards you, and it must be threaded for your machine to sew right. That's almost always the issue. If you're sewing and it goes then you need to fix it. Our needle and our presser foot, which the needle sews, the presser foot, when it's down, will hold the fabric down on the machine. You don't have to hold the fabric down. Your hands will only guide it. I'm just taking out a messy bobbin that I made a mess with when I was sewing earlier. That is the slide plate. It covers your bobbin. The metal square is called the needle plate or the throat plate, and it has those stitching, those engravings for straight stitching. Now what you see moving is a little wheel of teeth. That's called the feed dog. The feed dog will come up, grab the fabric, and push it away from you. Come up, grab the fabric, push it away. The feed dog moves the fabric through the machine. You do not. All your hands do is steer. That's a little extension tape. You can pull it off when you need to get easier access to something. That right there is our thread cutter. If it's not working for you, then use shears. Now here is your presser foot lever. You're going to use it to raise up and lower, raise up and lower. Use 3 fingers to hold on to it. Do not do that. Do not thump. It is not good for the machine. It makes the machine cry a little bit every single time. All right, and it will screw you over later if you keep doing that. This right here is the presser foot release. Sometimes you got to change out your presser feet. All right. This is the needle clamp screw. If you have to replace your needle, you're going to need to lefty-loosey that, and when you're ready to tighten it, you righty-tighty. And our foot pedal. Remember, wear shoes when you are sewing.